is Paul Bedford, Business Growth Specialist, and welcome to my series of 17 videos, how to get more stuff done. This is video 16 of 17, and it's entitled, Don't Confuse Activity with Productivity. Have you ever been a busy fool? Running around doing things that actually don't really matter? Ever looked back on your day and thought, what have I actually done today that's been productive? You've done loads of stuff, but it's not stuff that matters. Now, we talked in video 1 about making a time survey and looking at what you've been doing with your time every single day, every half an hour. Go back to that video and have a look at it if you haven't watched it already. But from that time survey, it should be very easy to have a look at what you're doing and put it into one of 4 quadrants. So, every task will be, you can rate whether it's urgent and important, urgent, not important, important but not urgent, and then not important and not urgent. So have a look at your tasks and then put them into one of these 4 quadrants. So let's talk about some of these quadrants. So the first quadrant that I'm going to talk about is in the bottom left-hand corner here, which is things that appear urgent, but they're not actually important. So you can probably think of a lot of examples of things that seem urgent, but aren't important. And what you should do with those kind of tasks is, these are the delusion tasks. These are the busy fool tasks. These are the things that are taking up a lot of your time that shouldn't do. So what you need to do with these is reject them, but explain to the people who are making demands on your time that the reason why, and explain it in a nice way. Don't do it in a horrible way. So that's this area here, the delusion zone. You should not be operating in this zone. The second area we can talk about is things that are not important and not urgent. These are the distraction zone. These are the things you should resist doing at all costs and cease doing and clean up your entire schedule. These are things like constantly checking your phone, constantly checking emails, looking on social media, distraction tasks that, for example, if I want to get something done, I suddenly notice that my keyboard's really dirty and I'll be looking at cleaning my keyboard. That's a distraction task. It's not urgent, it's not important, it's a distraction. So the next section we're talking about quadrant is this quadrant here. This is one of the most important quadrants. And this is the important tasks and the urgent tasks. Now these things need to be done. You need to do it, you need to do it right, and you need to do it right now. These are demand tasks. These are things like dealing with your top customers at a crisis, or looking at invoicing, and things like that that are really important and urgent and got to be done. Now there's another quadrant, and this quadrant is the kind of quadrant that people procrastinate, especially really, really busy people who work in the delusion zone and actually in the distraction zone. This is the zone on where to get things done for the future. And this is things that aren't urgent, but are really important, like planning your business, looking at what you're doing with your time going forward, training your team, things that have got to be done that are important, but are not urgent and aren't biting at your heels to get them done. These are the things that you should concentrate on planning into your diary to get done. So, this is Paul Bedford, Business Growth Specialist, 17 ways to get more stuff done. This one is about don't confuse activity with productivity. Look at your tasks, put them into one of these 4 quadrants, and then deal with them as appropriate for each quadrant. Great to chat.